Today I'm going to tell you the story of how I managed to get my art and channel name twice in the game Juno New Origins. But if I want to faithfully retell this story, everyone needs to be on the same field. So first of all, I'm going to quickly explain what the community loading screens challenge is to the people who may not be in Juno community server. The loading screen challenge was a competition hosted by Juno where the community was asked to make custom loading screens for the game's 1.0 update. These loading screens could be submitted by players into several categories, those being Luna, Silero, Orbit, Designer and Drew. After submissions, the devs would pick 3 loading screens which best represent each category and fit the game's vision. So now everybody should know the basics of the challenge. I'll tell you any other information later in the video. Before I tell you the story of how I got my art into the game, I would like to share all the winners of the loading screens and show off their loading screens and give my thoughts on them. All of the submissions, even the ones that didn't win, are really great, and it was really great just to see the game feel polished now with all these incredible loading screens. It truly is amazing how all these look. And I'd just like to add here, I would like to thank everyone who submitted loading screens, even if they didn't make it. The amount of amazing loading screens was pretty epic. I hope sometime in the future Juno does something similar again with the community, because this was honestly awesome to see all this collaboration. So now I'm going to tell you the story of how I managed to get my art and my channel name in the game twice. To begin with, I'm going to show you the art that I made for the game loading screens. So this is the first draft of the art. You could see the star Juno is here, and there is the undetailed planet spheres as placeholders in the different places of the planets essentially. And down in the corner you can see a little Vulko which is currently unfinished. Eventually, a few versions down the line, we have 3 finished or close to finished planets, those being Vulko, Serogia and Drew. If you're wondering what those weird shadows are, they will look significantly better on a black background, which I will choose later, as you will see. Next we have this version, which has another different background, which is a custom one I made, as well as Silero complete and Eurytus being constructed. I actually made the art for Silero before the competition from a different art piece I wanted to make, but it didn't turn out very nice, so I gave up on it, and then I had a free Silero to use, so I didn't have to remake that. As for Eurytus, I had great difficulty in figuring out how I wanted to do the gas giants, and so eventually I figured something out and I made part of Eurytus, and as you can see here, this version is unfinished. As for the second to last version of this art, I will show you Eurytus and Tydos are virtually finished. The main issue now are twofold. Number 1 being Juno looks kind of awful, and number 2, I got suggested to add the moons of each body, which I did kind of like, but it would have been hard work since I didn't have very long left. In fact, I only had a few days. And here's the final version of the art. As you can see, we have Juno completed, which Pedro helped me with, and all the planets are completed as well. And you can also see there are very small moons which don't have great detail, but they are there, so you know where each moon is. After I submitted this art, which was frankly held together with duct tape, which is why I'm surprised it got through, I obviously got it through. And that means I got my channel name in the game once, because I got it on the loading screen, because they put them on the loading screens. Everyone's got their names on the bottom of the loading screens. That got through. And then the winners of that also got a chance to name a landmark on one of 2 bodies, one being Luna I believe and the other being Silero. That might be wrong. I know one is on Luna. And I somehow became one of the 2 people to win by choosing the name Ingens Hiatus, which is a Latin name, and I can't remember what it translates to, so you can do that yourself. So yeah, that's what I got, and I believe my one is on Luna. And so now the channel name is in the description of that landmark, so that's pretty cool. I have my channel name in the game twice now. That's pretty epic. And I'm not going to explore the my landmark in this video, I will be doing that in probably a short, because I still haven't gone to find it yet, and I don't really have time to do it right now because I just want to get this video out. So yeah, that's basically the story of how I got the channel name in the game twice, which is pretty epic. So with all that said, I just want to thank Juno and specifically Pedro, because this was really an amazing challenge and it was just an awesome thing for the community. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.